Brought now, let us just take it because it's the same.
Just before the National Assembly went on its long recess in July, a bill for an act to amend the 2010 Electoral Act was transmitted to President Muhammadu Buhari for assent, to which he declined for a third time, as read by the Senate President upon resumption on the 9th of October 2018.
Pursuant to Section 58(4) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, I hereby convey to the Senate my decision to decline presidential assent to the Electoral Amendment Bill 2018 recently passed by the National Assembly.
The Senate then mandated its Committee on INEC to revisit the bill and address the issues raised by President Buhari.
Listed above are contained in the amendment bill attached to this report.
2 weeks later, the committee presents its report.
The main objective of the amendment of this bill includes the following. 1, to provide for the use of card reader and any other similar technological device in conducting elections. 2, to provide a timeline for submission of lists of candidates and rightly captured in Section 31(6) and 85(1) of the bill. 3, to identify criteria for substitution of candidate, limits of campaign expenses, and 4, to address notice problems related to the omission of names of candidates or logo of political parties.
The new bill, which will be transmitted to the President after it is passed by the House of Representatives, contains some clauses which were still retained, such as if after the commencement of poll and before declaration of a candidate, a nominated candidate dies, the Chief Electoral Commissioner shall, being satisfied of the fact of the death, countermand the poll in which the deceased candidate was to participate, and the Commission shall appoint some other convenient date for the election within 14 days. It also retains the initial provision of Clause 10, Section 36, Subsection 3, which deals with the death of a candidate, but proposes that the political party whose candidate died may, if it intends to still participate in the election, conduct a fresh primary within 7 days of the death of its candidate and submit a new candidate to replace the dead candidate. The bill, however, amends Section 49 that where a card reader deployed for accreditation fails to function and a fresh card reader is not deployed 3 hours before the close of election in that unit, the election shall not hold but be rescheduled and conducted within 24 hours thereafter. In line with the President's observation of a short time of only 9 days to collate and compile lists of candidates and political parties for the various elections, the new bill stipulates that the dates of primaries shall not be earlier than 150 days and not later than 90 days before the date of elections. The Senate committee also made alterations to other portions of the 2010 Electoral Act, apart from the sections which President Buhari called for corrections. It remains to see whether or not these alterations and corrections will receive the President's assent. Terry Ikumi, Channels Television News.